Good evening. Right, so last time we had a play around with this battery, created it. Now it's a bare bone, very peculiarly unusable thing at the moment without all the connectors required for it and a BMS. Now, I have a BMS, however it's not the one I ordered, as you would expect by how cheap it looks. So I'm going to order another one, and I'm going to bypass this now, but I'm going to keep an inline fuse in place anyway. I always like a backup as a fuse. So all I'm going to use this for is battery balancing. Never done this before, so might explode, or magic smoke as some people call it. There's two parts to that, by the way. There's the cable you have to connect to all the points, and then obviously the device itself. Here's an inline fuse holder. It's very important you pay attention that you can stick whatever fuse you like in this. However, you need to be very cautious of the wire gauge. This is 12. Should just be enough in a short run. And then this is 10 AWG, so quite a bit thicker. That's going to be my main cable that takes it to the battery pack. Should handle the amps required. Not cheap, and it shouldn't be if you get good stuff. Well, or you can get ripped off. This is recycled. This is an XT90 connector. It should handle, 90 amps I think it's stated for, but way over what I need, but I'd rather these run cool anyway. Absolute pain in the ass to solder, so I'll be doing that off shot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder these guys up to, well, basically what you've got here is you've got negative, top positive of the battery, and then every cell within, one there, obviously the other side, in order going up from the negative to the positive, and then you have a connection. Now that's it, so it can draw a load across it if it wants to balance it. Hopefully it can run just off this cable, because I don't fancy attaching those little points. They look like solder points, but really peculiarly small for the amps they're rated for. So I'm going to whack a connector, whack it all together, and I'll probably fast forward through bits of it, just so you don't have to wait for me to, learn how to use a soldering iron. I'm going to be spot welding these on, by the way. So I'm going to solder, if I can get one of these on here, and then I'm going to spot weld it on. Probably bend it over as well at the same time. For that, we will get the pliers. Okay, alright, let's crack on. I'm going to solder these, so enjoy the fast forwarding. I will not have this. Back in a sec. Okay, well that's that done. They've now got little tags. This is a 10S BMS slash now a balancer. So I've knocked out two of the lines. Now how you do that is top end, bottom end, and then you can literally just take out the top side. Apparently that's what you can do. We'll find out. As I don't need it, as this is an 8S, so I'm going to just take those out of the way for now, and then I will terminate those much nicer and safer once I know that's the case. There we go. See how that goes. And I guess now I should start spot welding these on. Right, okay, well that's those tacked up. Now I would say moment of truth, and I'm going to do this while I'm not holding it, because I am slightly dubious about this. Alright, so this could go bad. Alright, excuse me a moment. Just in case it does go bad. I have 100% confidence in my work. Just not this product. I had no diagrams, so I had to work it out. Okay. No explosions. Now, how do we know this is working? It's a very good question. We can probably measure if it's pulling current through those wires. And if it is, then it's trying to balance it. So, let's bring out this guy. How to use this again? Okay, so if things are out of balance, it should be trying to basically short out certain wires to, well, put a resistant load. So that is drawing. Oh, if I get this in the right mode, that would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? 1 second. Okay. So apparently it's pulling 0.4 amps through that one. That's not much. This one. Oh, too many wires. Curious and curious. 4.132. Oh yeah. So it should be pulling that one down. Either, so probably by these two wires. Okay. What else we got? Yeah, it's pulling that down. I don't know if it's because it doesn't have the negative. We could connect it with some janky wire, I find. Let's unplug it and see what they all say at. Okay, so this is resting. 131. 137. 131. 136, that should pull that one down. Can't want you to hold. Okay, so we've got you plugged in. We'll see what it does. It should pull it down a little bit. See what it does. See if that negative actually makes a difference. So battery negatives on this side. Doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. Interesting. This was good. It's just 131. And then this was high. This was 142, I think. It does seem to be doing something. Let me try this again. The wedge it test. Stick you in that. Okay, let's unplug you again. It's not a huge load anyway. So it's apparently pulling current through this one. What I'm looking for is a sudden rise, or a slight rise. Let me attach a negative to this. Okay, I did a terrible job at that because that was a pain in the ass. I won't lie to you. Okay, so I will sort that out with some hot glue and some tape. For now, we should have this stuff is a real pain in the ass. It does question me what it's made of as well. Anyway, so next we want to do is now then solder this onto here. Again, that will be very exciting. 1 moment while I burn this wire to death. Okie dokie, I tinned it. It is very hot right now and smoky in here. Okay, right, we have that on and that on. It's going to need some more Captain tape. Trying to work out how I Captain tape up that. Just spin it over. Okay. Well, first of all, let's Captain tape this guy out. Okay, we have a cable. Let's check unplug. Yeah, okay, good orientation. Alright, that'll wrap this up. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry bits of it were quiet. Hopefully this will go well. If it doesn't, I'll update the description so what I've changed. But thank you very much for watching and have a good evening.